Namaste, blessed rising, beautiful family, beautiful souls. Welcome to Love Wins. Welcome to this space. This is my safe space, so we discuss all things spiritual warfare and what's going on in the spiritual streets, guys. We're ascending here, healing our generational curses and traumas and breaking the bondages that keep us trapped. They keep us trapped in our minds because they have programmed our minds to believe things that are not true. And the reality is that you get to create it. Okay? Lots have happened. I'm gonna burn. We're gonna get into this topic. I'm gonna actually play some real music here. Light enough to not get flagged, copyrighted here. But when I get in my flow, I usually write, I channel, I meditate to music. And this has prompted me. I'm going to create a members only section because I have learned that you can play music in the members only. And in the members only channel, we will be doing things like going live and discussing topics that are kind of controversial for the muggles, for the masses. And because I am writing a book, I'm actually writing a series. And I've been doing this for 20 years. For 20 years, I'd started with Therapist in a Thong, and then it was The Broken Stilettos. And then there were a few other titles that I have turned into blog posts and channel topics. Like To Love a Narcissist was going to be a book. And The Alchemy of Now is what I'm writing, but Love Wins is the series, right? So in the members section, which I have not created yet, we can go into, I can pre-read chapters and we can discuss topics and we can play music and we can go into channeled messages because spirit speaks to me through music. And my mother's in the hospital. Her breathing was doing bad. She's really bad. Her body has been stiff and she hasn't been able to relax. So last night I called the ambulance and she's getting a blood transfusion. So please say some prayers for my mama. And if you're cross-watching and hating, return to center, return to sender. Like, this safe space, guys. This is a safe space. So keep your negative energy. Well, I pray for everybody. I have a friend who reminded me, even though what I'm going through is, I have people trying to literally take me down, like take my joy, take my happiness, take my children, just because of pride and ego. And that's already happened once. I'm not going to let that happen again. And pray for you. Like, I pray for anybody who is stuck in such a reality that would cause harm to another. Because when we're moving in our hearts, it's all about harm to none. And even those who have done us harm, we want them to heal. So I'm building my garden, my online site, which is called 22 Roses. And I've spoke about where 22 Roses was birthed and how I came to that. And I am a sister of the rose. We are mystics. We are the divine feminine awakened with healed masculine. here to show the beauty way, the beauty that is in everything. Because the world can get dark, the world can get ugly, people can get dark, and people can become ugly, but there is beauty in everything. There's even beauty in the darkness, because the lotus flower blooms from the mud. So I'm gonna play my music here very low, starting with Erykah Badu, On and On, because my cipher keeps rolling. I got on the bottom of the deck, I was shuffling. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and let's split the deck. Your dreams need a practical plan. And a time to give rather than take is popping out. But so roses. I would like to take a moment of silence for a fallen rose. A fallen rose. I lost a sister. A sister of the rose. I'm going to call her Ducky. It was a nickname. But she passed away Friday. A victim of the Jezebel spirit. A victim of the game. A victim of the drug game. A victim of the drug game. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Taught me a lot. I was inspired by a lot of things I learned from her. Hold on. I'm back. My children came in from the trampoline, and I had to let them know I was recording. Okay. Fallen Rose. That's where I was. I got a phone call yesterday from someone who we were mutual friends with this rose, and they were having a hard time just processing it. You know, I can't believe she's gone. I can't believe she's gone. She was a real one. And, you know, it feels like it's unfair because she has a child and she didn't get to be the mother she could have been because he knows her soul, right? You know, like the heart. And like in this game of life, we go through a lot of things that we probably wouldn't go through if it weren't for the hearts. For seeing the heart in somebody, we deal with a lot of monstrous things. Let's turn that down a little bit and not get flagged. Felt like there's a child out there that didn't get to have that loving mother that she could have been, and she could have been had she chose to, had she was been able to have been empowered to become. But most people get caught up and turned out so young that they don't recover. They don't come back. They don't get past the thorns. They never get to bloom into the rose or see the rose that exists because they're so caught in the thorns, in the bushes. And I said, where was I going? My daughter asked for a baby dog, and we have 3 dogs here. I'm trying to like find homes for her. I'm like, no. What you could have been, you know. We hold on to things because of what someone can be, because we do. We see the hearts. We all are broken, healed. We're all hurt people. And when you don't know anything other than hurt, when you love from pain, when you love from trauma, you are that. it's sad. It's a sad game. It's a sad prison. It's a sad reality that we can free ourselves from. We can free ourselves from. I know I sound like I'm all over the place here, but this is like what it's all about. This is what I've been doing. Like the illusion of death. No one's gone. No one's gone. Like our souls are continuing this cycle until we ascend from this cycle. And in this lifetime, we're in this lifetime, and like, yeah, we could very easily get caught up in all of the thorns and never be able to like stop and smell the roses, to be the rose, to be in the beauty of life that we can be. And the regrets, he kept saying, I didn't get to fix it. I didn't get to fix it. I did a lot of damage. And you can't fix it. You can only forgive it, and I explained, I was like, this person, this rose, this flower, this beautiful flower was already gone. By their doing. You have to step out of the victim mentality of what society does, because yes, it's like the drugs are out there, the life is out there, the programming is out there, the media is going to send you to the streets, the music's going to send you to the streets, your ego is going to send you to the streets. But like, the streets don't have to consume you. You don't have to become the streets. You can just step out of the street mentality and go into the fucking nature. Go into your heart. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. And some people never come out of the illusion. Death. I see death so differently. Like, and my mother is in the hospital right now for days. The fear of death is, it's like she's just hanging out in the bed with the Grim Reaper, and she's like just sitting there in this stiffness, like, no, you can't take me, there's something more. But instead of surrendering into like, what is it? What do you need to say? What do you need to do? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to forgive? What do you need to heal? Staying in that fear, causing the stiffness. I watched her for 7 days, and I said, you need to find out, at least so they can run some tests to find out what's wrong. And I'm anti-hospital. Find out what's wrong so you know how to heal it, because the fear is consuming you. The fear is sending you into the darkness where your mind is spiraling in the pain, creating the reality.
I'm done.
I'm done, she says.
I'm wearing the pink bow.
Wait, guys, I picked this pimple off camera and now it's bleeding. I never had acne. Grew up with great skin my whole life. All of a sudden, diving deep into this spiritual path, and like the attacks keep coming, and as I'm slaying demons, first thing that hits is my face. And it doesn't even bother me. I'm a picker. I'm a picker. But I had this message that really, 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 really needed to be delivered, and I've had so many interruptions. I'm just sitting here like, did I even deliver the message? And I have written on my notes in front of me, making the best of this life. Like, that's what it's all about, right? Like, You cannot change what has happened. You cannot change the paths you have taken. You cannot change the mistakes that you believe you've made. You cannot take back harm that has been done. Hold on, let me close this window. Traffic up when I go deeper. So let's close the window. You cannot undo the damage that you've caused in your life, but you can forgive it. That is how. Like, you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive what has been done to you. And then in that space of forgiveness, you truly release it. Like, truly let it go. Don't harbor it. Don't hold on to it. Don't store it. Release it as what has been done is done, but all I can do now is make the best of this life that I have now, right now. What's in front of you? What are you working with? If it's your health, then make that a priority. If it's your wealth, make that a priority. If it's your heart, make that a priority. And go into those things making the best of this life, making the best of this day, making the best of this now. Making the best of this now, because we all can choose at any point. At any point, we can decide to do life differently, to take steps in a different direction, to let go of anything and everything that no longer serves us. And it's just a matter of being aware of the fact that you know you can do it and you choose to do it. And so many people out there don't know. They don't know there's a way out. They don't know there's another way. They don't know life can be different, or they don't even want it to be. It may have been so bad that drugs is it. Alcohol is it. There's no option. And if that is a path for someone, if it's not a path for you, you have to do the hard thing and remove it from your life. Remove them from your life. Say the prayer. Release the soul. Because at the end of the day, you can only save yourself. You can only save yourself, right? And I say a prayer for this soul in transition, and I pray that next time around, that moment happens, that awakening happens, that choice is made. And my mom, I pray for my mom every day. But changes have to be made. I have right back on my whiteboard, you can't see it, it's over here, it says the dogs gotta go. Dogs gotta go. The cats gotta go too. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of all these animals if you can't take care of yourself. And you can't expect other people to help take care of animals that aren't theirs. Like, I did it for a year. This morning, I went downstairs to clean the dog cages and to sweep the floor. And they're literally sitting in shits. The big dog, he's like literally shit himself and just sitting in it. And like my brother... Yeah, he's like a couple of days he's walked his dog, but like that's like an ongoing duty. That's an ongoing duty. Either build a proper fence so the dogs can be in the backyard and not stuck in a cage all day, or like they need a new home. They need a home that can accommodate their needs. And it's like, you have to do the hard stuff on the healing path. You have to do the hard stuff when you're on the healing path. But the cats were abandoned. I don't have the income to be buying litter all the time, buying litter and changing a cat box constantly, and the ammonia is terrible on my mom's lungs. So this being her home, this being her life, to take charge of her reality to make healing a priority. Her lungs have to be a priority. So dog fur, cat fur, dander, ammonia, still pooping and peeing in the house, all of that is going to send my mom to the grave. It's going to send her to the grave. And yes, the only thing in this life that is guaranteed is death. The only thing in this life is guaranteed. So we're all going to die. But we don't have to go in pain. We don't have to go on the way out clutching for life, fear of death. It should be a smooth transition. And it's a smooth transition when you make the best of this life. Because you live your life to the fullest. And when it's time to transition, you don't have anything that you haven't done. You freed your soul. You broke the bondage. You've cleared your karmas. You're living in your heart. And you're attracting the mirror image of your heart, of your reality into your life. You will attract what's inside. So if it's dark inside, it's going to be dark outside. If it's scary inside, it's going to be scary outside. But if it's beautiful inside, it's so goddamn beautiful outside. Okay? So I guess that's the message for today. If my video doesn't get music copyrighted, and I'm going to create a members only channel. Even if I have one member, I don't even care. I want to be able to freely play my music and freely speak my mind without feeling like I can't say what I need to say. Don't let your past hold you back. There's a card that wants to come out. I've been holding these cards all morning. It's time to release negativity. So my intention was I was going to do a deep card pull with you guys, but my children are now needing my attention, and my reality is needing my attention. And I'm going to go put some witch hazel on my face. And have a blessed and beautiful reality, guys. Love wins. Say a prayer. Say a prayer for all the fallen roses. And all of the people out there living in realities that are causing harm. Causing harm to themselves. Causing harm to other people, because please forgive them, because they do not know what they do not know. But they do not know. So because they do not know, gotta let them go and not know over there, because in here, in your safe space, we're healing over here. We're safe over here. We're ascending over here. Nobody can stop God. Nobody can stop God, okay? Love wins. Love wins. I love you. I'm going to go in and edit this because I have to take out some things. Is that the message? Yeah. Love wins.